Imitation horns, but barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Holy shit, they're real! Torn from a war devil's skull. Hey-ho! Such authority.
Real war devil horns. The books undersold just how big they are.
What to do?
What's that?
Pan.
Imitation horns, but barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Quite a set of
Holy
horns.
shit.
Fake,
They're
no doubt.
real.
Still impressive.
Imitation horns, but barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Quite a set of horns.
Holy
Fake,
shit.
no doubt,
They're
but still
real.
impressive.
Torn from a war devil's skull.
The horns of a real war devil. Bet they were a pain to acquire.
Let flowers say what words never Suggestively, I might add.
A suggestive nod? You've been single too long.
Oh, right. Nah, I don't read any of the Gazette.
What can I do for you?
I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. Rent is fair, and the setup is just what I need to start making a living again. Without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. Instead, I have my own smithy in the city. At least, until the Absolute's army mows us down. But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right?
Read the Gazette today yet, mate?
Yeah, this edition looks better than ever.
The one with that dink in his chest plate.
Better than ever. With all the articles about cults and war.
Oh, right. I don't read any of the Gazette. I like the pictures, me.
Wait, if you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed?
I don't see the point. Staying informed seems
I'm telling you,
super stressful.
that flaming fist was winking at me.
Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette, mate.
A suggestive nod. You've been single too long.
He's a bit of all right.
My type. He's not been near a race for months.
Exactly as your dad made me. Never felt so liberated.
I don't see the point. Staying informed seems... That's just it. Feel much dirty. Let go.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
Excellent rhetorician.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised to keep... In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian home.
Once
Why?
Gortash clears off the
I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time, and then...
we said
For decades,
Wait, if you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed?
I don't see the point. Staying informed seems...
Oh, not to. I'm standing downwind.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
You first? I double drow dare you! Are you afraid?
I'm not going in there. To hell. It was Runt's idea. The devils in there can swallow kids whole. Even Stinky.
So, Jahira, do you like to... That is... What do you like to
I
do?
dared you first, so you have to go.
As in... hobbies? Oh, well...
I get it. You're
I like to
play music, I suppose?
Just 3 times. Only have to say it 3 times.
Picturing you strumming on a harp so hard the strings snap and try not to shriek. What do you play? Mostly the same children's rhyme.
Furious!
Battered whistle of tin. I do not get a lot of time to practice. Spare me the sad eyes, girl. Not every daily deed is worthy of song. Certainly none I can play.
I'm not going to never get swallowed by a devil.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Speak thrice the phrase correctly, and lucky you'll forever be. Okay, great. Scarab. Oh, damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? Scarab, sap, scarabs, cap. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Scarab, sap, scarab. Terrible! Idiot! Fool!
Going first, it's your
Scarab,
idea.
no! Scarab!
Yeah, but I dared you first.
Scarab, sap, scarab. Ah!
The Devil's Fee.
Devil?
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
What happened to
Off. Let's go home. We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley.
Just 3 times. Only have to say it 3 times. Terrible! Idiot! Fool! Scarab, no! Scarab! God's sake! Scarab, sap, scarab! Ah! Just 3 times. Only have to say it 3 times.
Does he say anything? Horrible present of Baldur's Gate. City of crime and chaos.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Got a tip for you, mate. Don't believe everything you read.
What are you staring at, pal? You dropping eaves? Get gone!
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
I'd love to,
City of
thanks.
steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present?
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. 2 heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling. Strangers? Only in a fool's definition of the word. It was the start of something incredible. 2 heroes on the hunt for justice, no matter the cost. All the Tall One had to do was say yes. The Tall One had failed the first test. They lacked caution. The cat could have just as easily been a foe as a potential friend. Perhaps it was simply not meant to be.
Mostly avoids that topic.
Upon their return, the cat couldn't help but wonder whether the Tall One had finally decided how their die would be cast.
not as bad as it could have.
Transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate, city of crime and chaos?
No, he mostly avoids that topic. Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate, city of crime and chaos?
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
You aren't a stonemason by any chance? Nah, suppose not.
You one of Tamrin's friends? Well, we haven't seen him. He did a runner one night, never came back. You won't find him here.
The blood and sex were the best bits of any book, really. Don't you worry about that. Get me wrong. The book intrigued me. In all the right ways.
Tell you what, I really enjoyed our book this month. Dusk's Dark Desires. Highly recommend it.
Hang on. Don't distract me. I've been waiting a bloody month to talk about this book.
Oh, hello there. Feel free to listen in, but only members may participate in discussion.
So, Kathy, who was your favourite character in the book?
I really liked what the author did with Bedford.
I agree. Who'd have thought a werecow could be written so beautifully?
You fools. Obviously, Dusk was the story's best character.
The novel's protagonist is such a basic choice, Morgan. Listen, I know what I like, and the book delivered it in spades.
Another one who can't take a bit of hard work.
First one to give up.
I just don't know how
Huh.
to say it.
There's something going on here. I don't like it. Careful.
What did we think of the story?
Are you sure it's not the flowers you're smelling? You may be allergic.
Soon. There was plenty of dusk left to explore. Impossible.
But better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Oh, come on, Morgan. It's so much better when the story ends openly.
Where did you say the ball was?
I don't care what Emmon said. I'm not getting the ball. And you can't make me.
Stupid Colonel, throwing my ball. Sorry. Mum said I shouldn't talk to strangers.
Get yourself.
I don't think I've ever felt this way about someone before.
I remind you again,
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name. You are our lamb, ready for slaughter. Lady Oren asked us to test you but I think you'll fail. What say you, little lamb?
Let this murder be his sacrament!
My turn.
Out of this, Captain. Do not forget who you serve.
Of course, I just thought you might need assistance.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. The fist has a tadpole, but something's off.
not I. We. And we do not serve.
Defective. Very well. Another offering to Baal.
Let this murder be experiment!
Ready for another round?
Murder be his sacrament!
Too much to bear.
Imperial.
Time to press ahead.
No rest, be you wicked or wise.
You're not gonna like this, mate. moving.
Fragile. Listen now. You know us. Absolute will. Absolute power. Not much time left. This mind cannot bear us. Turns to liquid. Listen close. We learn. We grow. Loosen out clumsy bindings. Aid us. Necromancer dead. Changeling and tyrant remain at odds. Kill them. You have a place in my grand design.
The Elderbrain was working her like a damn string puppet. What else is it capable of?
What happened? Why do I taste copper?
Come, laggards. There is still enough to be done this day.
Bloody hells! Who were that lot? And the captain? She's dead!
Who are that lot? Need to report this. Need to get reinforcements.
Mutatis mutandis!
In Noctil consider.
The corpse remains silent.
In Noctil consider.
The corpse remains silent.
Intrigue was its finest part. Don't get me wrong. The book intrigued me. You know the right ways.
In Noctil consider.
The corpse does not respond.
protagonist is such a basic choice. Listen, I know what I like, and the book delivered it in What do we think of the story's ending? The book ended too soon. There was plenty of
To life and living, compliments of Stony and Bony. Let merriment abound.
Bloody hells! Who were that lot?
such compelling reading.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What did we think of the story's ending?
Baldur, the city's founder, gazes out to sea.
when the story ends open.
What's the point of a story without an ending?
Books are all about the journey, Morgan. Obviously. Your general feelings on the book?
How the gods truly this petty?
These sprinkles of iron. Bits of the book were downright naughty.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
The book was a lot more lewd than its prequels.
I don't have a sweetheart. What they're thinking about.
I absolutely love the setting. Twisty corridors, flickering candlelight. Oh, it's such compelling reading.
Nah, the blood and sex were the best bits. Of any book, really.
No, I'm with Kat. The natural sense of intrigue was its finest. Don't get me wrong.
Good boy, Sparky! I'll sneak you some secret bacon at home.
City's been a shock to them after all that time in the road.
Must have been a hard walk from Elturel. They'll get used to it. He's all grown up now. She's all grown up now. She only said 20 or 2.
Free for the taking.
Joy in stone, compliments of Stony and Bony.
Tell you what, city's gone down the gutter recently. All these attacks. It's no good. God's not seen action like that in an age. Hope I don't have to again.
Damn shame to see all this violence. I'd hoped that was all behind me.
In the old days, those troublemakers would never have got so close to civvies.
I really need my hair doing, so you'll have to wait in line.
Feel what exactly?
I wouldn't hold your breath if you're here to see Figaro.
I don't know.
It's must be blowing in loud today, bringing in the stench of the foundry. No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while you slide. My arse.
Bloomridge Park ahead. Enter those for whom justice and truth are thine guiding lights. Out for restocking. Will return shortly, if I can find any more stock.
You're just as rich as the day I married you. You will be. Once ordered.
Surely you can't agree with those. Tell the reporter.
My shop's pilfered every day. City should be for proper folk. Earn.
What could be more pleasant than spending one's inheritance? Though I don't imagine you would know.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while you...
Old Lady Whitburn, the mother-in-law, never comes down to the lower city. I'm glad I'm not such a snob.
Downstairs, the glitter gala. Upstairs, the chromatic scale.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Baldur.
cack.
It was so clever of your grandparents to build there.
It was just a pebble.
Just a pebble! A pebble!
Right here. Nowhere to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with clients.
Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals. It's all here in...
You want a copy of this rag? Gold. Make it quick. Looks great as toilet paper if you run out.
Get them right here. Printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals. It's all here in the Baldur's Most Gazette.
Breeze must be blowing inland today, bringing in the stench of the foundry. Belching smoke and metal screeches. Keep the city peaceful, my arse.
Do you think we could swim into the upper city? Through the river, I mean.
Maybe. I was queuing with the others and then I started feeling wrong. No thanks.
You trying to get in too? I waited half a day and got nowhere. I gave up.
No admission to the upper city until further notice. Residents may queue up and wait.
Vandals, vandals, where to buy sandals. It's all here in the Baldur's Most Gazette. The Gazette here keeps the ignorance away.
What do you mean, what else is down there?
Oi, you! Get in the bloody queue!
Magic, innit? I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason for that weird feeling of yours.
How long do you think Master Pennygood expects us to wait? I'm bored already.
Baldur's Gate is all I'm saying.
Think I made the right decision not to stay long.
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, Bard. Together, we shall transcend. A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger. Savor your final breath. My last kill before
Run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with client.
Another witness to my sacrament. How fortunate.
A beautiful death.
Nowhere to run a business. business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client. Business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a
I couldn't take standing in that godforsaken line a moment longer. I felt like I was gonna faint.
Fair enough. And they'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Unless...
Got to keep fighting.
Do you think we could swim into the opposite? Through the river?
No way to run a business, I say.
don't know how close
Can't
we
even
are.
browse while he's with a client.
But there's probably grates and things down there to keep trash like us out.
Nah, you're right. And I'm not the best with it. Gods know what else is down
A fine day for murder.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Consider my hackles raised.
Let's end this.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
the hammer's gonna fall.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
What do you mean? What else is down there?
I don't know. Magic, innit? I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason for that weird feeling. Stranger things have happened in Baldur. I'm saying.
Think I made the right decision not to stay along.
No better moment.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Can't you feel it?
Feel what exactly?
It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
Are you sure it's not a trapped nerve?
The straight path.
Talk to me.
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
I mean, yes, mostly. Why did you stop queuing?
You can eat!
Standing there, godforsaken light for a moment longer.
Baldur's Gate will be your grave, Frickin'!
They'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
Breathe deep.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Incoming.
Harvest.
I should have known it would be you. Thank you. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back. A rising star, you say? Then perhaps it's a good job I ran into him. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. That document you showed me before, the one with the victims' names on it, that was the briefing. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. It grants them access to a tribunal. From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candle Hallow's tombstones. Like I said before, it's not something I can look into in an official capacity. But you? It's not a place I'd ever heard of, if I'm honest. But rumor has it there were some hidden cellars somewhere near the Elf Song. And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got...
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing? Truly? Then you're made of sterner stuff than I, friend. I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares. In the face of such horror, I don't see that I have much choice. Now, how may I help you today? I sell anything and everything needed to cultivate your countenance. The best you'll find in Baldur's Gate. Certainly better than any dreck you'll pick up in Worm's Crossing. Very good, sir. Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
Do you think we could swim into the upper sea? Through the river, I mean.
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch it. But there's probably crates and things down there to keep trash like us out.
Nah, you're right. And I'm not the best
That's the
swimmer.
most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet. Great job.
Gods know what else is down there and all.
Omnia
Inoctate City.
The corpse regards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
The tribunal. It.
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it.
My becoming unholy assassin. Speak the word at the door. Bring proof of 2 sacrifices. Sicarius.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Want Master Figaro, Dad?
Didn't like the ruffs on the new facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
A passphrase, Sicarius, and a location. We should find this Candle Hallow place.
That's the most tasteless slogan.
Can't you feel it?
Great job.
Feel what exactly?
That weird something. I don't know. It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
You sure it's not a trapped nerve?
I am, thank you.
You know, I heard it was a barlist that tried to kill Master Figaro. Why would a barlist want Master Figaro dead?
Didn't like the ruffs on the new facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
Get a killer look when you shop Pacemaker Fashion.
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with.
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
I mean, yes, mostly. Why did you stop queuing then?
I couldn't take standing in that godforsaken line a moment longer. Felt like I was gonna faint.
They'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
Probably
No, I heard it was a barlist that killed Master Figaro. Why would a barlist want Master Figaro dead?
Didn't like the ruffs on the new facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
Get a killer look when you shop Facemaker Fashion.
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet. Great job.
What's cooking?
You know, I heard it was a barlist that tried to kill Master Figaro.
Still alive. So that's
Why
progress.
would a barlist want Master Figaro dead?
Didn't like the ruffs on the new facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
Facemaker Fashion.
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet. Didn't like the ruffs on the new facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
Stories, get them right here. The printing block has never been so hot. Scandal, vandal,
Graffiti. It almost looks like it was done in my hand. Did I do this?
Gazette dear keeps the ignorance of mere.
That graffiti from before. I never thought I'd see it again. Well, I think I was the one who did it. I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this? Years? All the time I spent training, hidden away from the world. I think I must have wanted to leave my mark somewhere. Just to prove I existed. Even to myself.
And I'm not the best of men. God to know what else is there.
in cloaks creeping around down in the sewers.
Stories, get them right here. I've never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where to find sandals. It's all here in the Baldur mansion.
Can't you feel it?
Feel what exactly?
That weird something. I don't know. It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
Your mind tingles as it opens to Will. He learns of Mazora's meddling and Floric's tale of the dragon Ansur.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Floric against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos. What matters now is that Floric saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation. It's not just a tale, it's a history. Consider this. To Wormway neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
You wish to consult me? Then speak. Very well.
Copper for your thoughts?
What's on your mind?
Precious little Bal babe.
Something on your mind?
You know exactly what's on my mind.
Why, only the truth. That you bear the blame for the Duke's untimely demise. Such a loyal servant of the city, so eager to hear of your exploits. Tell me, darling, how is she? What a relief. It would be a shame if she'd struck down the one and only blade. Alas, she misses the fallen Duke. Someone will need to step up in his absence. A man with the spirit of a dragon. His only son, perhaps.
Oakfather preserve you.
Since we arrived in the city, I can't help but feel a little anxious. But I'm not sure I know why. I don't think it's what happens if we fail that concerns me. We'll be beyond our worries at that point. I think what bothers me is what happens if we succeed. I've never been able to write my own future. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Well, I want to save my parents, of course. Take them away. Far from Shah's influence. Someplace peaceful. Away from the city, perhaps. I'd like room for animals. Lots of them. All shapes and sizes, so long as they appreciate a warm fire and more affection than they know what to do with. I want to grow flowers. I want to be surrounded by colors every day. I'm tired of darkness. Yes. I want to share it all with you. If you're willing. Then it sounds like I have everything I need. More of life than I'd ever imagined possible without Shah.
Yes?
Let's talk.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. My beloved confidant and loyal companion Rascal. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stelmane, a story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal. By necessity, not design. But I'm glad you appreciate the richness of my experience. Yours has been no less exciting. But even with all your experience, it has not been easy. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you. Your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own. That you are complex and full of contradictions. It was no easy task, but I had to persist. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how reasonable you would be. You don't like to be coddled, cajoled, but you responded well to logic, to rational arguments, to cold, hard facts. You saw straight to the core of what really mattered. As did I. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper. I'm sorry. You're right. Now's not the time. Forget I said anything. Let's move on to more important things. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. You know now of your father's plans to use the Elder Brain to slaughter the world over. One need not read minds to foresee the horrors he will pen with your hand if you do not stand against him. We must stop it while we still can, before we too become its slaves.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something? If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone.
Sing a song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade, could not avert his fate. When three dead assailed his port, transformed he fell their thrall. Succumbed as threat from nether years, arose to conquer all.
Oh, but do hear me out. You want what I have to offer. The ecstasy of agony, the pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known, the little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered. Dear me, I've overestimated you. Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
You wish to consult me? Good. I do not like to stand idle. I am listening.
Stop me yet.
You wish to consult me? A mistake. I am your most valuable asset. When you realize your mistake, I will be ready to join you again.
Oakfather preserve you. Then you'll have me. Lead on.
blood. No, never mind.
Stories, get them right here. The printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where to find sandals?
Oakfather preserve you.
Ignorant, yeah.
I had hoped there might be a greater sense of balance within the city. That its walls might enable sheltering within it to foster community, peace. Yet it is not so. Unnatural steel beings patrol the streets. The printed word sows discontent, and those in need are treated with disdain. Is this truly what progress looks like? Sometimes it is difficult to see exactly what we are fighting to save here. Sometimes the Shadow Druid's desire to separate nature from all this seems pragmatic, not fanatical. I do. But at times like this, it can feel like an impossible dream. I was harsh on myself before. On my leadership of the Grove, the decisions I made. Perhaps too harsh, considering this place.
Stories, get them right here. The printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals. It's all here in the
Street
Baldur
pups like you. Perhaps Lord Portesh will revive that.
Zip. Zip. This game sucks dead knolls. When do I get to be the Steel Watcher? Hello, fellow citizen. I'm not suspicious. Are you?
The girl is hiding something from the other one. She has candy in her pocket.
You spotted it! It's spy candy! Because I'm a spy for the Absolute! Halt, citizen! Wait right here for Steel Watcher scanning. Suspicious behavior detected. Initiating scan. No violations on your record. You may go, citizen.
Shelter. Thinking about.
if you happen to see my husband, do trip him up for me. Every day we do this bloody walk, and every day he wanders off.
I'm not telling. Ha!
Now, I personally love the book. Oh, it's such compelling reading. Six children. It must be
Oakfather preserve you. Wherever you need me. I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something? All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble. Are the gods truly this petty?
It's been a shock to them after all that time in the room.
You fools. Obviously, Dusk was the story's best character. The novel's protagonist is such a basic choice. Listen, I know what I like, and the book delivered it in spades. Shut up, Skip. You're just jealous. You don't have good things.